as we're doing a day in the life, I'm over here picking up a part, and that guy is looking to buy some land. I'm a high energy guy. I'm not a high pressure guy.
I'm like 60 or 90 days. I'd like to have it done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sooner than later.
All right, let's get in touch in the next week. All right. So that was cool. He's also an arborist, and the client I was showing land to this morning is looking for work as an arborist. Now I got to get on with Zillow. But yeah, I mean, this is a legit day in the life. Like, my day just doesn't, there's not really a lot of breaks.
What's up, Rocco? I can't. How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, I got my marketing director here with me. He's going to take some of this footage as B-roll. Is that an issue with you or Zillow?
Oh, that's fine.
Cool.
I had no issues with that.
Cool.
So, how have things been last couple weeks?
Oh, I just closed the Zillow lead this morning. And I'm submitting an offer for Nathan, who is a Zillow lead from April, I think.
Well, hell yeah. Who's
Yeah.
the Zillow lead that we closed today? I thought we had 2 on Monday. I didn't know we had 1 today.
So just pulling up to First Bank. Pretty excited to have a closing today. My girl is Ellen out of the Boulder branch on Pearl, who got me hooked up. I have been a long time. All my business accounts are held at First Bank. They're a Colorado-based bank, pretty conservative financially bank. They do really, really well. Fantastic customer service. It's just where I choose to support, when I can support local wherever I can, to have a local bank. They're based out of Colorado. Their main office is in Lakewood. I think they've got 4 locations in like Arizona and a handful in California, but they've got, 60 or something in First Bank. All the mountain towns that I like to recreate in all have First Banks. Super, super convenient. But just wanted to share that. We are in Longmont today at the Longmont branch on Main. But yeah, I'm gonna go deposit a closing check. We're driving down 287 again, just kind of running errands today. So we're in 287, which is just Main Street, Longmont. Please hold. Oh yeah. So if you just keep going south on 287 or Main Street in Longmont, you'll come here. You can see these beautiful views. I know you'll probably have to slice some of this together for sound, but I don't know if this one is either Long's Peak, Bear Peak, but I know you can see Longs really well. You can see the snowy mountaintops, one of Colorado's 14ers. It is super, super cool. Beautiful views all the time. We're going to come up on McIntosh Lake, or Lake Mac, which is a great little kind of public land that you can, some trails you can hike on, and it's just really beautiful. Check this out. Oh yeah.
Missing husband. Must be at Grandpa's Rocco. Where you
Dude.
at? Where you been all day?
Dude, Grandpa's is awesome. It's a little out of the ordinary for being in Boulder County because it's they're a high volume firearms dealer, but they actually have pretty decent products. They worked on my bow. The string fell off on my bow. I had a bad arrow, and my bow didn't break, fortunately, but the string came off the cams, and those guys fixed it overnight. They got a great price on bulk ammo. They did a little bit of research. It took them like a week or 2, but if you're gonna buy bulk ammo, super friendly, super knowledgeable. I mean, tools, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, just like you saw in the drive-by. Grandpa's Gun and Pawn is like locally owned, like super legit, well organized, nice pawn shop. I was never really a big pawn shop guy, but the local nature, and I do like my firearms, so they're a good resource for repairs and work. And like I said, they fixed my bow when my bow broke, so that was awesome.
How does that tie into having a home? You need a safe to store all those guns, right?
You do need a safe to store the guns, but yeah, I've seen safes there. They've got great hunting rifles. They've got great personal protection firearms. Again, affordable ammo, targets. They've even got some taxidermy that, like, I guess people just turn in their elk head or something, and then people rebuy it. I mean, I would only like my own stuff in my house, or maybe like my grandpa or something, ironically, had something like that would be cool, but I'm not gonna go buy somebody else's trophy. It's silly, but great shop.
why would you need a safe and some guns in your house, Rocco? Do you need
Better.
Colorado's a make my day law, right?
Better safe than sorry. Oh, another ironic joke that was unintended. No, man. I mean, I think everybody should own firearms. I think it's one of the things that's kind of unique about the United States. You know, regardless of your political beliefs, with the intention of the government with more and more restrictions and more limitations on kind of the general public. You know, I think sometimes I like to think that, you know, we would be a lot more of a communist-style country if citizens weren't armed or didn't have that opportunity to stand up for themselves and things they don't agree with. And at the end of the day, I don't care how tough you are or how strong you are. I'm a martial artist for more than a decade of my life. And if somebody comes after me with a firearm, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. I do what I can. Hey, I'm down like 40 pounds this year.
I don't think it has to do about weight. It's like what's in the food.
Oh yeah. So we stopped going to Whole Foods because they're using that conspiracy theory alert, but they are using this stuff that Bill Gates created called Appeal. So it's a chemical they're spraying, and I haven't researched it myself. So do your own research. Okay. But they're using this chemical called Appeal that they can spray on produce, and it can still be labeled organic because it was grown organic. But even though they're putting this stuff on after it's grown, and Whole Foods is one of the stores that is noted to be using this Appeal product, which is this artificially created chemical preservative on the outside of fruits and vegetables. Yeah, so that is why we are committed to Sprouts and Natural Grocers, because they refuse to use it. So we've been told. Oh yeah. Dude, we're 27 minutes in on hold with the IRS.
You're at 40 minutes.
They said at 40 minutes they're gonna pick up. So, where do I find yeast?
Let's see if we have any more over here. Never mind.
Right here. That's what I got.
It's your organic stuff, Rocco. See ya. Did they answer the phone yet?
No. We just passed Sunset Golf Course. It's a municipal golf course. I think it's a 9-hole. There's 2 9-hole courses in Longmont, and then there's an 18-hole as well. I'm not a huge golfer, but I know if you are a huge golfer, there's plenty of opportunities to recreate as well as live on or adjacent to some golf courses here in Longmont. So, day in the life. We've been running around, doing a little bit of marketing promo, had a closing, had a showing, stop at the grocery store. I've been on the phone for 40 plus minutes trying to clear up some title work for a personal property that I'm selling. And I just got a text message from one of the lenders at Elevations that I'm working with for one of my buyers that is putting in a backup offer. And he's like, hey, I want to call that agent for you. Did you send that agent over info yet? And that reminded me that my guy signed the offer that I sent out last night a little bit ago while I was doing other things. So just gotta make a quick pivot, still on hold with clearing up title work with the IRS, and gotta bang out a couple of these emails. And I didn't get orange juice, so I gotta go back to the grocery store.
And they say realtors just open doors.
Yeah, and all we do is open doors. clearing up judgment, title work, backup offers, negotiating with lenders, title office showings today. Yeah, it's easy. You want to make quick money, easy money. Do you want to be a realtor?
But for real, we're looking.
That's true. Join J-Rock will help make it easier, but it takes work. What I'd like to do is get over to Magic Fairy Candles, which is our friend.
These are candles.
I know these are candles. Why did I think these were candles? I always thought the triangles were candles, the pyramids.
They're bath bombs.
Oh, see?
And
Thanks.
there's a crystal on the top of them.
Nice.
They're lovely.
So, I've just learned, correction, This is not a candle, this is a bath bomb with a crystal on the top. Again, super cool, love the design, locally made. So I love supporting small businesses that not only are driving the economy here locally, but when it goes all the way back to even manufacturing in-house, that stuff is so important because this business is supporting how many other businesses here in our community. So Magic Fairy Candles, check it out, Main Street in Longmont. Another local business spotlight, super excited guys. If you don't know, I'm from New York originally. A lot of people say New Jersey. I did 10 years in New York, 10 years in New Jersey, okay? Born in Staten Island, one of the 57 bridges that connect to Manhattan. Then I lived in Central Jersey, Jackson, right outside, right near Six Flags Great Adventure. Used to hang out in Point Pleasant Beach, Belmar, not quite Seaside where you see Jersey Shore TV, but I love a good pizza. And the best pizza I have had outside of New York is Rosalie's Pizza right here on Main Street in Longmont. And the sausage bread that they have is to die for. Absolutely phenomenal. I believe they only do slices, certain slices of the day. Today they got pepperoni and mushroom. Mushroom and garlic is actually my favorite slice of pizza. Let's go inside and check it out. So Rosalie's Pizza, you gotta check out the vibe in here. I love the brick background. They've got a great beer selection. Pretty simple menu. They keep it real low key. They've got great garlic knots, sausage knots. Again, they do pizzas by the slice, changes every day. They don't deliver. They've got a great little patio out front. This opens up like a garage door, and they've also got a patio out back. Again, if you like good New York style pizza, Rosalie's Pizza, Main Street in Longmont. Come check it out. We're talking earlier about the meetup. I met a new wholesaler yesterday. So what wholesalers do is they typically get a property under contract and they sell the contract for profit. So it's been loosely called flipping as well, but you're flipping paper. What you do is you find somebody that wants to sell their house, you negotiate a price, and then you get it under contract. Right? So you have a contract, the wholesaler has a contract with the seller, and then the wholesaler would go out to their buyer's pool and then assign the rights of that contract over to a new buyer. So the seller would close with the end buyer and the wholesaler would get their fee in the middle. That would happen right at closing. So we've seen wholesalers make $2,500 a deal. There have been wholesalers that make $100,000 a deal. I'm a licensed agent, so there's a lot of scrutiny around wholesaling as an agent. That being said, I can buy a wholesale property as an investor because I do flip houses myself. And if I did wholesale, just like anything else, disclose, disclose, disclose. Tell them the truth. Hey, I got a buyer's pool of people that will buy with cash. It might not fit my box. My buy box is what it's called, or my criteria, but I have a network of cash buyers and investors that are ready to go. So if you're happy with your number, I'm gonna make a couple bucks and then sell it to somebody else who's gonna flip it and then make money again. That's wholesaling.
Ruby Juicy NAIPA.
Yes, so I actually got offered an opportunity to invest in this company, Groovy. I didn't at the time. I invested in a restaurant that unfortunately has gone under. But this is a non-alcoholic beverage company. I want to say they were based out of Canada, but my friends that own a restaurant in Denver, the Lobby Denver, check them out. Shout out to Christian and Meg, the owners over there. But they shared some information about this. Yeah, non-alcoholic craft IPA. So been really conscious of my my alcohol consumption. You know, if you know me, you know I'm into jiu-jitsu, I'm into hunting, I'm into wellness and fitness and things like that. And I just I love a good craft beer, I love a good whiskey, but it's just not necessarily in line if I want to operate at peak performance. If I want to build our team, if I want to build our construction company. Shout out to Real Estate Construction Group, RCG Inc. or RCG Co. You can check them out on Instagram as well. But if I want to be able to build all of these things, you know, how beneficial is it for me to have clouded judgment, right? Or to, you know, not get a good night's sleep, or to stay up late and spend money on stuff like that. And while it's enjoyment and entertainment, is it in line with my goals? So I'm excited to try more non-alcoholic things, have a little bit of an IPA flavor, so you get, I like to say it scratches the itch. I've tried some non-alcoholic whiskey. It's terrible. So if you know a good one, send it over. I'm happy to try it. I'm not going to give up on an occasional cigar. I like a cigar and a good bourbon or a scotch. But yeah, let's see what groovy, juicy IPA. Light, little more bubbly, thinner mouthfeel than I'm used to in a craft beer. Very, very light on the hop flavor. I'm also a really big fan of hop tea. If you've never had hop tea, they make super hoppy. They literally call them like kinda hoppy, really hoppy, and super hoppy, and there are different types of hops that are used in brewing beer. Definitely a little bit more stronger IPA flavor. This would be more like a session IPA if you were looking for something that you can this would be great like in the summer that I can crush all day and not be worried about it, especially because it's non-alcoholic.
That was the other thing I was like, we need that good remote control.
Yeah, he said it'll be around 1 o'clock. Just because the transaction is finished does not mean that we are finished.
Okay.
As previously mentioned, I become friends with a lot of my clients, but more importantly, I am a resource. If you guys need a vendor, you need a painter, you need a landscaper, or whatever you guys need, I've got a lot of connections between our construction business and just being in the business locally for the last almost 10 years now. So, would greatly appreciate a review. Like, besides a referral, it's like the second greatest thing you can do for me and help me grow my business.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and
Thank you.
the handshake is
Seamless
so
to me.
impersonal.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Right?
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.